All right, welcome back to the scholarship offer system. This is a bonus module actually where I'm going to teach you how to send 50 emails within like 5 minutes. Well, basically, if you have everything set up, it only takes 5 minutes to, maybe even less than 5 minutes to send out 50 emails, which is crazy. So I had literally just recorded this video, but for some reason my screen recorder stopped working. So basically, I'm just gonna go over it really quick on what we need, and we're just gonna go from there. So usually we're gonna start off with Google Sheets. So if you don't have Google Sheets or a Google account, I would suggest creating one. It's free, and it's uh, really, really good for the price. When I say free, I mean free. I mean there's certain things you can buy. So it's better than Excel when it comes to that. But it's this is powerful enough to do everything you need. So basically, what I like to do is I like to create a spreadsheet with these four titles at the top. So I got email, coach's name, about school slash program, and year. So what we're gonna do when we're here in Google Sheets, we're gonna add all our coaches' emails here and all the coaches' names here. And we're just gonna add a little bit about them, about the school or the program that we find interesting, or things that we liked, or things that we saw. So, and this is really optional, but it's one of those things I put in just so I can give them a time frame of what to expect. So, what we like to do is I like to go to add-ons up here, and we're gonna go to the add-on store, and we're gonna download yet another mail merge. So we do go here, get add-ons. It might take a little bit since my computer is running slower since I'm recording the screen. It always does that. Let's see here. We got action. We got action. So I'm gonna go down to yet another mail merge. And this is something that some people may consider very technical, but if you follow the steps that I give you, it shouldn't be that hard. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna click install, and you're gonna go through a couple of access screens where they ask, can they have access to this, access to that? You have to sign back into the Google account, and you go from there. So since I've already done that, I ask that you forgive me since I had a little bit of a technical difficulty, but it's very cut and dry. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the scholarship offer system where we laid out the P-mail that we're gonna be sending to these coaches. So I'm just gonna copy this body here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna compose a new message in Gmail really quick. So we're gonna compose here, and I'm gonna paste that right there. Okay. And for the subject, I'm going to grab the subject line here. As you've probably seen in the Gmail account, that I've already already sent this. So, but we already make this happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to delete out the coach's name. And we're going to use these little brackets, and we're going to name it the same name as the title of the row, or the column, I'm sorry. And then for the year here, we're going to replace that as well. I'm just going to name this year. So, and then I'll probably delete this out. Or you know what? Let's keep it. It might make for better video. And then in the topic, I'm going to put, what I name this column? About school slash program. So, about school slash program. Now, what this will do is basically it's going to give coaches the feel that you sent them a personal email. Even though it's personal, even though you're going to make this personal as possible, because each school is going to have something different about them that you like, and I want you to express that in these P-mails. So before we get into that, I want to explain subject line I chose here because the subject line is the most important thing to getting these P-mails open. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with a something academic that sets us apart. This could be your GPA, your SAT, ACT score. Then this just shows them that we're eligible to get in. We're eligible to play. So, and then we'll go into a sports specific like position and stat that sticks out. So with me, I was a running back slash wide receiver, and I ran a 4.340. Then we put in a class of 2020 or whatever your class is. Then I put in your name, my name, because after they see all of that, and then they see your name, they're gonna be like, okay, I need to know more about this Akeem Shavers person. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to our spreadsheet, and what we normally do, we want to start off with doing when we create our spreadsheet, is we want to pull this bar right here. I'm gonna click here, click and hold. We're gonna pull this down under the first row. So, and what that does is it locks the columns, it locks the rows, the spreadsheet. So we could work like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to add-ons, yet another mail merge, and start a mail merge. And what the mail merge will do is it will take the data from the spreadsheet and replace it in the email where we added those brackets. Like a lot of people use this for business, marketing, code outreach, and a lot of things like that, which I think is really cool. And I decided to use it as a tool to help athletes get more exposure, and it's been working like gangbusters. And this way, coaches aren't getting all these like templated form emails or P-mails, like that I like to call them, and we go from there. So they do have personal plans and all of this stuff to where you can send more emails. You don't have to send over 50 emails a day. I even believe that 50 is too many, but depending on how hungry you are and how bad you want to make it, or how many schools you feel like contacting, that's completely up to you. But this caps you at 50 a day unless you want to pay for it, which I don't recommend. So we're going to go to continue. We're going to add in our sender name, which is my name. And what we're going to do is we're going to select our draft that we just made. And what I'm going to do is receive a test email. So I'm going to click that, and I should get an email within about 5 seconds. All right, perfect. Let's see. Let's go check the inbox. Let's see. Oh, where's mine? Uh-oh. I know it's in here. So it's taking a little time to load. Okay, there we go. So this is the email that we just made for Coach Jackson. So look, so let's see. I'm gonna bring up the draft again. So it's got Hey Coach Jackson here, and we got Hey Coach's name here from that quick code that we put in with the brackets, which is to me is very cool. So I'm kind of like a nerd when it comes to stuff like that. So what we have the year right here, we got yep, 2021 right there, just from the spreadsheet. So let's see, I can exit out of this. 2021. All right. And then we have our one thing we liked about Purdue was style that you guys often ran. So basically, what I know this font is a little off, so I will have to go in and make sure that all of my fonts are the same when I put this in. So I will have to adjust my formatting here to make it uniform. So you go in and you have your other little things. They change your just text size and all the the fonts and everything like that. And then we can also attach our resume, and each coach is going to get your resume and your P-mail letter right here. And let me see, not a lot of stuff going on in there, but you get the gist of it. This is how you can send over, well, this is how you can send 50 emails per day, which I wouldn't recommend because it's going to be a lot harder to track all of the communication you're going to receive back from these coaches. So, but this is one great thing that's going to probably triple your productivity in this process. So I say have fun with it. Follow these steps that I laid out,